You ever have one of those days where everything you touch, it just falls apart? Every deal unwinds. It just becomes a train wreck. Of course you have. Look, we've all had those days. And then the very next day, everything you touch is gold. It just becomes a perfect day. How would you like to set up more of those perfect days? There is a way. Hi, I'm Tim Kentz, and I'm here on the campus of University of Texas, where Admiral McRaven gave the commencement speech for a graduating class. One of the most important things he talked about was how to set up a perfect day. Let's take a look.
Every morning in SEAL training, my instructors, who at the time were all Vietnam veterans, would show up in my barracks room, and the first thing they'd do was inspect my bed. If you did it right, the corners would be square, the covers would be pulled tight, the pillow centered just under the headboard, and the extra blanket folded neatly at the foot of the rack. It was a simple task, mundane at best, but every morning we were required to make our bed to perfection. It seemed a little ridiculous at the time, particularly in light of the fact that we were aspiring to be real warriors, tough, battle-hardened SEALs. But the wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over.
So what Admiral McRaven goes on to say is that one task of making your bed leads to accomplishment. And then it leads to accomplishing the next task, and the next task, and the next task. You know, I always say action breeds action. Motivation breeds motivation. The more you do, the more you want to do. And, you know, I always remind guys, don't wait till you're motivated to do something, because you'll never be motivated. You just do it, and then you're motivated. So once you wake up, make your bed. Go work out, go to the gym. And what you'll find is you want to do more. The more you do, the more you want to do. When you get to the dealership, think about all those accomplishments every single day, no matter how big or small they may be. You know, Admiral talked about how those little accomplishments lead to big accomplishments. If you can't execute those small tasks, you're never going to execute those large tasks. And think about small tasks for us. I mean, something as simple as walking your inventory. It's walking your service department and trying to get some vehicle exchange opportunities. It's making your follow-up calls to unsold customers, making your follow-up calls to sold customers. It's making sure you're doing the right things all day, every day, because one task leads to the next, to the next, to the next, and before you know it, you're having those perfect days. But just realize, it's all about how you start your day. Once you start your day right, you're going to find out that you're going to finish your day strong. So here's your marching orders. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, make your bed.